Here we are again. I have 6 albums to go. I made a post on YouTube asking people to do me the favor and go ahead and drop the comments, which of the last 6 albums I should react to. I figured I would handle this as democratically as possible and spin a wheel to make it all random. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna spin this here wheel, and whatever the album is the album we react to. And this is particularly relevant to me today because tomorrow I'm going to see King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard in Phoenix. So on 11/9, in case you were wondering. So guys, this is decided. Chat, will you throw woos in the chat? Let's see where we are going to be heading in our journey here. Okay. 1 and 2 and 3. Let's go. What's it gonna be? What are we thinking? It is going to be Float Along, Fill Your Lungs, please. Okay, deal. And by the way, I copied every single comment. So if you were the typer of Float Alongs, Fill Your Lungs, all caps, please, this one goes out to you. Guys, let's float along. And fill our oh nope, that's the song. Okay. So I suppose fate has decided, guys. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to hit the play button on this thing, but before I do, it is very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. Even a moment, not even a moment. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It actually goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment or join us on Twitch. I stream these reactions live. These people are the best people. They just want you to know that you matter and want to listen to music with you, and so do I. Guys, yeah, we're going to hop into this thing. And also, just a random thank you. I found my favorite band, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, because you guys suggested I listen to it. And through however many albums I've reacted to this point, I have really, really been captivated by everything I've heard and truly just become as much a Giz head as I could. So thank you guys for doing this thing where you care enough to listen to my favorite band with me. I really do appreciate it. Guys, head on pill. From the album, Float Along, Fill Your Lungs. Let's do this thing. I love the tones already. 20 albums and 1 AP. Time for 21. Might be their best song? Really? I can't do the video. I have to do the video unrelated to the album because of copyright. I love the sounds here. What year did this drop, by the way? Oh man, we're definitely in this psychedelia era. 2013? Yo, thanks, Scoots. Thank you for the tickle bitties. Thank you so much. I've been there. I feel like I'm hearing a baby sitar. I feel like I'm hearing a baby sitar in the background. Man, I love this. It's a full sitar? growing like pond scum. This song is 15, 16 minutes. You know, it's a kind of a bummer, and I say it's a bummer, but I'm actually, like, perhaps a little relieved by it. But if this came out in 2013, I was, like, peak drunk, high, and on psychedelics. Like, that is, like, really where it started, and it just stayed huge for a long time. And it's kind of a bummer to think I could have been tripping balls to this album, and now I'm sober. What is up, Amargosa? Get Amargosa the frosted glass now. Yo! 3 months in advance, Ditsy, thank you. You just made me pregnant. Woo! Thank you so much. I really love the psychedelic. Whoa! There was a weird noise I want to try to go back and pick apart. That. It sounded like it slowed down with the way the synths played there. I also feel like I'm hearing a didgeridoo. It feels like it's not in tempo or in rhythm, but I know that it is. I feel like this song, yeah, life's doing really well. How about you? Everything okay? I love all of this noise. This is so... I hope they play this tomorrow. I love this. Entirely one take except for the sitar. Was it overdubbed? I'm guessing then? Blessings to you, Amargosa. Yeah! Kind of feels like this song walked so that Ice Death could run. Yo! Thank you for gifting us up to Quenchy Cactus! Guys, thank you! You made me pregnant! Bang! This is so good. Dude. This is built for fun. I love that controlled, delayed feedback. Oh, it's so good. man. It's crazy that this is from 2013, and to think that I have listened to like 11 years worth of their catalog. And it really feels like this album walked. Not that it's walking, like this is a freaking chugger, but it feels like so many of the things that they would go on to do are really foundationally based here. Because this doesn't sound like Willoughby or 12 Bar to me, right? Like this sounds like a far step ahead of both of those. It's really cool. Like these noises, they really ran with experimentation here. And to control the noises so well. And the thing is, for them to be making, for the delay pedal to be spitting out that much junk, it makes me think that there's in this time period, analog delay pedals, because of the kind of, I don't know how to describe the noise difference. I mean, perhaps it's like a digital delay that's programmed to sound analog, but it really does sound like they're playing a lot with like actual analog delays with the way that they accomplish some of these spaceshipy noises. Because, you know, if you've ever played with an analog delay pedal while you're playing guitar, you know that if you adjust the timing, you're going to have these crazy sounds that kind of come. So I would definitely be interested in seeing like a gear review that they've done just in any given point to kind of know what the guitar rigs are doing. Really? Like a DD20 or something? I ate the wrong pill. Wow. We've all been there, though. What is that noise? Yo, what's up, Max? That's a snare? I don't think I would mistake a snare for that unless it's just a highly edited snare. I don't think... What's funny to me is that like when I hear the era where both Cavs and Eric play, and then I hear the era where it's just Cavs, I kind of think they're worth more than they were. Is that a bad take to have as a Giz fan? Because I don't. That's just how I feel. No, this sounds awesome. I'm just saying I think the drums have evolved tremendously. Whoa, whoa. It's only in the right ear. dolphin sounds? That's what I'm saying. I feel like with two drummers, you don't have nearly the ability to be as improvisational because both drummers have to be succinct in what they're going to improvise. Whereas when you have a drummer that is a freak of nature like Cavs is, you have the ability to just go let him be the backbone, knowing that he's, you know, always going to be able to give, but never going to break. And that's really cool. Yeah, there's no doubt. Like, since this album, I feel like Cavs' sticks give him a +10 agility and dexterity multiplier that's just permanently with no recast, you know? And what's up, Sushi Laser? I really like this. I don't really know what I mean, honestly, I don't. This is dope. I feel like that'd be a little chaotic. If you can meditate to this song, you've got like the strongest brain. The bass line here is just such a backbone to the song. The tones here are huge between these two squealing guitars. The ring. It has been, like, yeah, it's been a banger though. What a way to completely distance yourself from those first two albums though. You know what I mean? This is such a far step ahead of what Willoughby and 12-bar were. Like, the makings of it were there. The controlled feedback, the massive noises, the huge drums, the synth work, the psychedelia, the panning in the ears, the bass line, the sitar. Yeah, I mean, this just isn't even the same band, dude. This is so good. It gets so big, so overwhelmingly. Whoa. Dude. Oh, man. And then we just kind of go into this. I mean, it really is such a far cry from what they did. You know how the Beatles are the same band that sing, Love Me Do? And they're the band that sings I Am the Walrus, right? You know how the Beatles sang, like, Can't Buy Me Love, and then they are the same band that put out like the Yellow Submarine album or like the Revolver album or like those are the same. Like that was a monumental far cry stretch, the likes of which only psychedelic intervention in one's life could bring about. These guys went from like a surf punk kind of fun, kitschy DIY band to like an ungodly. I mean, it really. The steps that they take, I can't say it enough, from those first two albums to get to this sound is nuts. And it's actually kind of nuts. I keep saying nuts, but I don't know. I almost wish in retrospect I would have listened in chronological order after listening to PDA so I could kind of see the development. But in a weird way, this is kind of connecting dots to me to where a lot of the other albums make more sense now that I'm hearing this. Potentially. I've still got the Ween album after this. We're going to listen to Quebec. He mixes most of it himself. Wow. I'm not a man unless I have a woman. That's the name of this one. Definitely a 60s, 70s. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn it back. Why did that? I want to hear that again. Ooh. This song has a vinyl exclusive tidbit thingy. All of the vocal pans here. Listen, right ear, right ear. And the woman's over here. The oh yeah's right here. They're talking between your head. Is this Ambi I'm hearing right now? This is giving me such a 60s vibe. You can't. Oh, wait. Rolling Stones. I'm getting, ooh, but without all of the crazy vocal editing. But it definitely sounds like 60s era Stones. Welcome back, Scoots. Ooh, we're back in the center hand here. Yes. I agree with you. I'm definitely getting 60s psych here. Especially with this harmonic. Gosh. I'm such a fan, though. Kind of a little bit. There's like elements of like old Rod Stewart. There's elements of like, I almost feel like there's a little bit of like the Smiley Smile album from the Beach Boys in here, but I don't know. It's super. I mean, it is an homage to 60s psychedelia. It also gives me some of that funkadelic vibe, like the vocal editing kind of gives me like kind of the old like R&B groups, like the Spinners or like the Temptations or some like the soul funk kind of music. To any ladies out there, just in case you were wondering, I'm not going to break your heart because I'm done breaking hearts. Call me. JK. This is great already, and I'll tell you why. Because I feel like I'm literally listening to the sound of a room that they're in. Immediately, I feel like this is just a bunch of dudes in a room. You know?
On the top of the hill, I got 2 important people that I'm ready to kill. Oh, I just flunk or fail, so give me something better to do.
I feel like the Faces kind of guitar tones here.
Oh, I just flunk or fail, so give me something better to do. Santa's on the roof with his presents and sack. He's got one hand with a blade and the other with an axe. Oh, I just flunk or fail, so give me something better to do.
Whoever typed these lyrics did a doo-doo job.
Well, I just flunk or fail, so give me something better to do. Then I hear God call, and all my hate is gone. I hear him calling.
Yes! Dude. It's very surfy. It's about a serial killer? Which one? I love this one. calling me back. Oh. Dude. Guys, you know, this song reminds me of a very specific song. What is it? It might be a Mute Math song. The extra lyricist coming in. This is dope. So far, I'm not a man unless I'm a woman. All of these are good. Head on Pill was on this album. The first, yeah, I don't know, guys. It's gonna be hard for me to beat Head on Pill. All of these have been bangers, though. Such an homage to the 60s sound that really, like... Back to the sitar, too. Hey, love you, Cobb. Quebec is coming up, just so you know. Shoegiz. I think it's really kind of hilarious that this is literally just a song about being pissy when you're tired in the morning. Nothing more to see here. That guitar part, that lead right there, that moment right there really just uplifted me. I think that was my actual favorite moment of the album, weirdly enough. Such a delicate small detail, but I just fell in love with what I just heard there. That. Just those tiny delays with enough fuzz and reverb on it to make it sustain mega huge. It didn't have to be busy. It was just a tiny little detail, but it added such a depth to this song. Wow. There it is again. Yes. Yeah, if you're looking for Beatles suggestions where they have a psychedelia album, I would say you could almost do, like, the Revolver album is where they started doing... No, the Rubber Soul album is when they started smoking pot, and the Revolver album is when they found psychedelics, and you can really kind of just see their music evolve in those two albums. I want a Midwestern emo album from Giz. Even just how reverby his voice is, I feel like he had much less confidence in this album as far as his voice goes, because his voice really has come a long way where you don't hear his voice as washed out and reverbs and stuff. And maybe it's just for this song, and maybe the first three songs I've heard have just coincidentally been heavily saturated and kind of washed out with vocal effect. But I definitely feel like Stu in particular as a vocalist is like come miles. I want to hear him do a French dance music album, not unlike Daft Punk. And I want them to call Julian Casablancas. I've done one Wolf Alice song. Ooh. Oh. Didn't see any of that coming. I thought it was going to come into as like a 4/4 and it didn't. 2, 3, 4, 1. Yes, it did. I just didn't count right. This is like a doo-wop kind of vibe. There's all this like spring reverb, and then now you've got these key strikes. I love this song. Let Me Mend the Past. I've had so many of those feelings. they could do a doo-wop album. These like bridge pickup, like it sounds like Jazz Master, like or maybe like Stratocaster kind of sounds. I don't know. I honestly don't know what guitars they're playing. I imagine maybe Stu's playing his Yamaha. Maybe Joey's playing his SG. Maybe Cook is playing his Jazz Master. If I had to guess just based on the tones I'm hearing. That's so weird about Ambi's on. Oh my gosh. I love Ambi's songs. I think I've made it pretty clear that like all of the boys are my favorite, but ever since the day I heard him sing Different Kind of Cuttlefish, A Swing and a Miss on KEXP, that's just a quintessential moment of music for me. And since then, he's like always been my favorite of like his parts always stand out to me the most. And I love all of them, right? Like Stu is a great lyricist in his own right. So, like, when I think about all of them singing, they've all got parts in different songs that are my favorite, so it becomes difficult, but maybe it's just, like, the personality and the goofy nature behind it, while also being, like, he's able to be the guy, the different kind of cuttlefish, but he's also able to be the, you know, the blood spiller, the god killer, you know, or the wind killer. Either way, that he can do both of those sounds. And for Stu to be able to growl the same way, but then I think like Joey's parts and Larisk and like I don't know, they just all have different things that blow my mind. Shout out to mamas everywhere, because I am also my mother's son, and I am a mama's boy. This is Mystery Jack. I kind of get like a Kinks vibe here a little bit. I get there's this old band that really was not together for very long called The Nerves, and it reminds me of them as well a little bit. Oh man, I love this song too. Mystery Jack is a banger. I keep wanting to say things like, I almost said this song was peak, but then I keep remembering Head on Pill was the first song. There can be two peaks. Okay. Dude, this song slaps. Such vintage and classic guitar tones. This screams to me the music of the British invasion. Take a note, go listen to the song Hanging on the Telephone by The Nerves. I feel like that had to have had something to do with this particular song, so do me a favor and definitely go and listen to Hanging on the Telephone by The Nerves. Yeah, I've never heard this song a whole year. A Cookie song next, let's go! First Cookie song. So it's probably gonna sound like the Beatles. Very bluesy, kinda CCR-y. Diminished sounding chords playing with non-diminished sounding chords. So there's a little bit of... Huh? Right here. Okay. Pop in my step. Probably another peak for me. Gonna put some pop in my step. Like the transition between these two lyrics. Gonna put some pop in my step when I walk. I'm gonna show my mood that when I walk and I talk. Today I got no troubles in sight. Baseline for days, boys. And girls and people. Pocket. Gonna look past things that I know I'll regret, 'cause life's a little too short for those worries. You can bet on me. Today I got no troubles in sight. Cookie kind of hits hard with his Giz debut. Yes! Right? Right? When I wake up late in the morning, you'll know it takes a few more hours before I'll know. Today I got no trouble in sight. Gonna sit around, make everything that was wrong into right. They ascended every time. That was dope. Loved all of this. Holy Actual Brown. That was dope. That was so good. I added that one. I'm gonna end up downloading the album. What am I talking about? So Float On, Fill Your Lungs. Is this the closer? Did we just finish? This is the last. Woo! Huh? Stu's car alarm was 5'8". This is my favorite of the vocal takes of the entire, like my favorite vocal sound of the entire the entire album. This is peak. Wow. Yeah, I got you, Ditzy. I got you. And Scoots, same for you. I love this. Wow. Like the newspaper? Just float along and fill your lungs. Love this song, guys. Too good. What up, shiny pokes? Who's playing the guitar part here? That. There are certainly three guitars happening right now. I'm gonna go back a few seconds so I can kind of just point them out. The lead here. This is so gnarly good. Tone for days, guys. Like tones for actual days. I hope I get to hear this one. I think that there's something extraordinarily touching and beautiful about the simplicity of this song. You know, like, it almost feels like he's kind of talking to himself through something. Like, if anybody has kind of been haunted by the memory of a person, this is kind of how I interpret it, so I could be wrong. But if anybody's ever been, like, felt anxious, I don't know, about this like idea of losing somebody or you know, and kind of feeling like you see them everywhere you look, and then just that trying to talk yourself into being fine, like just breathe, just move forward. And I kind of get that. Like it's almost like what is it? Like an affirmation to yourself to just continue forward, float along, breathe. You know, I truly do find myself so captivated by this song. They might sing Dragon in the middle of it. I'm about to say it. I'm about to say it. This is S tier. This is an S tier album. Right now, this is an S tier album. Already. This is S tier. Yeah, this is S tier for sure. This also kind of feels like a thing that you tell yourself when you're tripping dick and trying to control yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I saw you in the carpet shades. Like, then I felt you like a baby's face. Like, there's an element of psychedelia here that I just cannot unsee. Like, feeling like you see visions in things. Like, if you look at a popcorn ceiling, or you look at like a tapestry, or you look at the carpet, whatever. Like the pattern on a floor, cracks on a sidewalk, grass, a stream, whatever, right? Like, it's easy to think that you might see a person. I can remember one time looking at a picture and feeling like I saw a whole bunch of William Shakespeare's, like neon William Shakespeare faces in a fractal design one time, you know? So you can see some crazy stuff, and sometimes some of that stuff can get a little frightening, and sometimes just some deep breaths or moving to a different room and looking at a different thing takes you down and, you know, kind of brings you back down. But this idea of float along and fill your lungs could also be trying to calm yourself down to just breathe and experience psychedelia. I could see it meaning both things. Moving to a different room is the realist. This is a first for me, obviously, and I'm obsessed. Oh, does it really? These little hammer-ons, these little soft hammer-ons and pull-offs. It almost sounds like I'm hearing like a organ, like maybe a synth organ, but it also kind of sounds like the sitar's there. Whoa. I tell you right now, guys, if I ever relapse, I'm coming right for this album. I'm not gonna relapse. I'm confident about that. But if I do, I'm headed right for this album. Golly goodness. What an album. S tier right off the bat. Immediately, yes, S tier album. Guys, that was a friggin' Super Saiyan mega banger. Peak song to me, without question. Float along, fill your lungs. Like, without question, this is getting a download. S tier album, undeniably. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I'm going to be digging in. I hope I get to hear some of these songs tomorrow at the concert. But guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the positivity you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.